come to a comfortable seat with crossed legs. Take a moment to get a long, tall spine, head over heart and heart over hips. Bring the hands to heart center. Take a huge breath in here. Feel the sternum rise. As you exhale, let it go. Feel free to set an intention for your practice. Maybe something you want to achieve today, or just a way that you'd like to move through the day and like to feel inside. Extend the right hand out to the side, bringing the left arm up for a lovely side body stretch. Breathe into the side ribs. Feel them get wide. Stretching out through the fingertips, and as you exhale, release that left arm down. I'm going to reverse this onto the other side. So stretching out with the left hand and up with the right, reaching up through the fingertips, breathing into the ribs, stretching those intercostal muscles. As you exhale, release the arm back down. Take the left hand to the right knee and the right hand behind you for a nice easy twist. Again, finding length on the in-breath and a little bit more of a twist on the exhale. As you release, come to the center, bring both arms up, look up a little if you like, press the air away to reset and take the twist on the other side. So the little grasp of the hand on the knee and the opposite arm behind can just help us a little deeper into that twist if we like. Coming over onto all fours, we're going to wake up our spine a little with cat-cow. This is a wonderful, wonderful pose that you can do any time during the day when you just feel your back needs a reset. So pressing down through all your fingers to release the upper body, arch the upper back. And as you exhale, the belly comes down, the tailbone and chest reach forward. Exhale, press down through the fingertips, arch the back. Inhale, heart reaches forward. Keep going through that cycle. Exhaling and inhaling as we open the heart and open the chest, and exhaling as we just find that roundness. Come to all fours now in a neutral spine. Extend the right leg. We're going to take a half bird dog here. So using the inside seam of your right leg, we're going to use that to lift the leg up on the inhale. Toes are pointing down. Exhale, release with control. So we're taking this really slowly. Inhale to extend, exhale to release. We're working on strengthening the lower back when we do this. Take the left leg out to the back now, press down through the heel a little, extend the leg, lifting up, exhaling to release. Toes are pointing down, heel is flexed. Exhaling, release that down. Really nice exercise for strengthening our lower back. Exhaling to release. And then getting ready to take a first downward facing dog. Curl the toes under, push up and back with the hips. And find some nice length in the spine again, prioritizing that. Bend through the knees, pedal through the legs. Just take an easy downward facing dog. Just to help us stretch out our back. Hamstrings are getting work here too, but the focus is to have a long spine. Inhale, come down onto your knees and take your elbows into your side as you come down for cobra. Squeeze the elbows together, press the hips into the mat, and as you inhale, heart reaches up, and as you exhale, release. Remember that it's not our hands that are pushing us up here, it's actually our abdominals that are working hard on our lower back muscles. You can test yourself a little by just taking your hands off the mat. Exhaling to release. Coming back, taking our seat to our heels for child's pose. This is a nice resting pose, and it can just help us reset the back if we've been doing any little back bends at all. This is a really nice pose to take to just reset the spine. Breathe deeply here and feel the torso pressing against the thighs. Coming on up again, ready for another down dog. Straight into that down dog, pedaling through the legs with a little bit of ease. Setting ourselves up for an inhale to come to plank. Bring the knees down again, all the way down for locust. Hips are pressed into the mat, arms are alongside. Get ready on the inhale to lift the legs and the arms and the chest away from the floor. Inhale to lift, exhale, we release with control. Breathe in, lift up, exhaling, release, well done. Last one here, and exhaling all the way. Hands push back, downward facing dog, pedaling through the legs. One more time. Bring the right leg up and back, setting up for pigeon pose. Bring it through behind the left wrist and take a moment to square both hips before coming down onto your forearms. And for pigeon, I love to stack the fists and just put a little pressure on the third eye center. Really is a grounding pose and helps us to just settle down and see what's going on in our mind, what's going on in our body. So maybe now is a good time to revisit the intention that you set at the beginning and just consider it already achieved. You've done the hard part by turning up for your practice. The rest of the day is going to be so much easier to get through in a very mindful and happy way. So coming out of pigeon back into downward facing dog. Left leg comes up and back, bend the knee, stack the hip, and then step forward again, pigeon on the other side. Same procedure, come on down into your fists, feel that pressure in the third eye center. Tune into yourself, tune into your body and your thoughts. And just settle down for a few full rounds of breath here. Releasing the hands, mindfully just transfer over onto your back. So carefully come down and just feel the earth or the ground or the floor beneath you supporting you. Feel very grounded here. And the next thing we're going to do is keep the knees bent to set up for bridge pose. So hold the outside edges of the mat for this one and keep the feet parallel and the knees parallel, and use your glutes to push up into that bridge pose very carefully, and on the exhale you're going to lower with control. Inhale to lift and exhale to lower. Continue one more, inhaling to lift the hips, exhaling to lower. And then we're going to take a more traditional bridge, so you can start to clasp your hands underneath you, shimmy the shoulders in, and you can push up a little bit higher if that feels safe. So you're getting a bit of a deeper back bend here. Keeping the head and neck straight is really important in this pose. Breathe deeply. We're also activating the thyroid gland when we do this, which is controlling our hormones. Take in the right leg, bend the knee into your chest, extend the left leg long and give it a squeeze. And then using your left hand to just gently guide the knee across to the left side, extend the right arm out and take your gaze to the right. If that feels comfy on your neck, if there's any pressure on the neck, just take your gaze back to center. Breathe into any areas of tightness, just relaxing, not asking too much from your body, just letting it relax. Extend that leg and then squeeze in the left leg to the abdomen. Really feel like you're giving your abdomen a bit of a massage with your leg. And once more, take the right hand to the knee and just guide it across. Left arm extends to the corner of the mat. And your gaze comes over to the left if that was something you did on the other side. Just take these moments of just relaxing every part of your body. Then taking both knees into chest, Give yourself a little rock and roll. And then extend both legs out for our final resting pose, corpse pose or Shavasana. Hands by your side, palms face up, feet not quite touching. And take a few grounding breaths here to settle and prepare yourself for the rest of the day. Very easily coming onto your right side. Breathe in and then gently find your way back up to a comfortable seat, back where we started. And take one more grounding breath, filling up all the way. Bring your hands to heart center. Thank you for practicing today. Namaste.